What is going on, Kamen Rider Tokusatsu fans? Regan, Wilks, Autism Productions here. That's right, RWAP. Regan Wilks 54 here. That's right, and welcome to another exciting Kamen Rider review videos of all time you've been waiting for. And today, I'm gonna start reviewing the 2002 Tokusatsu Japanese program show. It's the third Heisei Kamen Rider show and the 12th season of the Kamen Rider series. It's the Kamen Rider Ryuki, aka in the American adaptation, the last spin-off to the Power Rangers. It's also known as Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. So that's why I'm gonna be both doing these two reviews of the original Kamen Rider Ryuki and American adaptation of Dragon Knight. So I first time watched Kamen Rider Ryuki around 2022 on Tubi TV after Shout Factory announced the Kamen Riders being streamed to North America. And Kamen Rider Ryuki is also inspired one of these Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a deck games, like it's a matchup between Kamen Rider and Yu-Gi-Oh. So without further ado, let's begin with the review, shall we? Those who don't fight won't survive. Mirror World exists symmetrically beyond an invisible mirror in space, and is an exact copy of our human world, where only monsters can dwell. Evil monsters frequently cross the mirror and attack our world. Only Kamen Riders who make a contract with a specific monster and obtain a special power from it. It can enter Mirror World, also in the Kamen Rider Dragon Knight is known as Ventara, to fight with the help of an event card. Shinji Kido, a journalist, contracts with a dragon and becomes Kamen Rider Ryuki. He fights a fierce battle with evil monsters. Many Kamen Riders appear one after another and fight to satisfy their own aims. However, only one Kamen Rider can outlive the others. Thus, it is their fate to keep fighting to the last man. And also includes the Kamen Rider Ryuki's movie. The episode final, the director's cut, is also an alternate ending of the episode 40 after the episode 46. This show is also include 50 episodes, while Dragon Knight included 40 episodes, just like Saban's Masked Rider. So, because my thoughts about Kamen Rider Ryuki, it was good. The crazy things, the monsters that have been taking humans, gone missing, stuck in a mirror, like none can exist in a mirror world after being killed. I mean, the craziest thing, like my thoughts on it, was really gone insane. I mean, it did hit hard for me, of Ryuki, but the only thing that my favorite part for the Kamen Rider Ryuki show is like the event cards are also like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because I need to watch Yu-Gi-Oh, so. But these is inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh. So let's start off with Shinji Kido, also aka Kamen Rider Ryuki. I already said that during like the Blu-ray cover. I mean, the Blu-ray got released in February 2023 in US with Tokusou Sentai Deka Ranger. So, yeah. You know, that's what I was trying to say. I mean, we already got into Shinji Kido on that about the journalist and the event card. So let's start off with the second Kamen Rider in this. It's known as Ren Akiyama, aka Kamen Rider Knight. So Ren Akiyama is a digital of Kamen Rider Ryuki who participates in the Rider fight as Kamen Rider Knight for the sake of his comatose fiance Eri Ogawa. The last time I think that it was his sister, well, his sister-in-law friend is Yui, who helps with Len and Shinji to fight monsters from the mirror world, because while the mirror world in the real life world is on backwards. Well, the production by Toei, they filmed the episodes while they were, to make sure they have the editing to make the recording on backwards, like doing the fighting. Well, the cards are not backwards, well, it's in English. The cards names, like the Final Vent, Sword Vent, you know what I'm trying to say, you know. And he's also a little bit of rival with Shinji to fight who will stand remains against one man who is also a brother of Yui, also known as Kamen Rider Odin. Well, Kamen Rider Odin, not his rider form yet, but he did appear in the 3rd episode, since Shinji already told Yui about he saw her brother, since the backstory about Yui said that she'll die until she turned 20, and her brother went to America, but he was in the mirror world the whole time. But the story, totally way hit different, you know? Well, Kamen Rider Odin's name is Shiro Kanzaki, is a personal representative in the rider fight, and a proclaimed 13th rider possessing incredible strength, the ability to teleport around battlefield, and many powerful advent cards such as Time Vent and Survive Mugen. His contract monsters is Gold Phoenix, who possess the highest attack point from any monsters in the rider fight. So that's why back in their childhood days they draw monsters. It's also part of their rider fight war, which explains a lot. Which that totally makes sense how where to begin with, where Kamen Rider Ryuki began with. And yeah, the only the fighters we already have is Kamen Rider Scissors, Kamen Rider Raya, Kamen Rider Guy, Kamen Rider Tiger, Kamen Rider Imperior, Alternative Zero, well, as known as Alternative, is also another Kamen Rider. Well, he didn't call himself Kamen Rider Alternative. Well, Alternative Zero did first appear. It's also the true identities by Hajime Nakamura and Hideyukawa, along with Kamen Rider Tiger, who were fighting to close the mirror worlds and oppose Shiro Kanzaki's Rider War. So that's a part if they were close the mirror world, because the mansion behind the door was also Yui's and Kanzaki's backstory of their drawings of the monsters. But the main fighters we have so far, some riders have their few of couple episodes, what we have is Kamen Rider Zoda, aka by Shuichi Kitaoka, who is also a businessman, and you know, he's really cool with technologies, and he's like a Bruce Wayne type. And forgot to mention is Kamen Rider Oija Takeshi Asakura. Well, because they're the most thing why the show hits different. We have few episodes about him. He's a bad guy and he's a killer, but he latest appeared around in the episode 7. I thought he appeared around in a 20 plus episodes or something, but you know, because he is the anti-villain in the Lost Memories. Well, it is in the Kamen Rider Ryuki vs. Agito special. They keep giving me more footage of Kamen Rider Oija. It's also known as King Snake, which is also an American name as Kamen Rider Strike. And they're having their only rivals as Soda. Well, Ryuki and Knight were formerly rivals. They have their survive cards, and Soda versus Oija still continues to fight. You know, they're both rivals, and only the 4 riders remain to fight Kamen Rider Odin, who is also the last one to survive the fight during the Mirror World Rider War going on. And the saddest part is that Yui died in the first day in the 20s. Only the one in the movie hits different. It's also an alternate ending to finish Kamen Rider Ryuki in the episode Kamen Rider Ryuki episode final, that also included his duplicated self in the shadows. Is also known as Kamen Rider Ryuga. It's also a dark version of Ryuki. And also a suit was also included in Kamen Rider Dragon Knight as Kamen Rider Onyx. And Kamen Rider Femme is only appeared in the movie only, but the episodes in Dragon Knight is Kamen Rider Siren. Also have her known as Miho Kirishima, wants revenge on Asakura, who killed her sister. Well, in a movie only, that no one can survive in the mirror world, and that you cannot go back to the real world after you got vented. And monster contract got destroyed, and only the henshin through the windows and glass when you say henshin, and then you go transport to the mirror world. And my thoughts is their symbol deck belt only breaks like glass, you know, after you got defeated during the Rider War and stuff like that. That's like how it happened to begin with, you know. But overall of this show, also a 8 out of 10 was a good show. Well, like, I know the beginning, the final episode is episode 50, after episode 49, Shinji died, after trying to save the world, so only 3 riders remain. It's Kamen Rider Knight, Soda, and Oija, and Kamen Rider Odin, so is where episode 50 ended to reset Alive. Well, the music is called Alive, which is the opening theme of the Kamen Rider Ryuki. The opening part is the transition when the mirror broken thing is the transition where the opening starts. That's one of my favorite things of the song that to begin with. And yeah, honestly, it was good. It was good. If you guys know, hit the like, favorite, comments down below, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. And then I'll see you later for the Kamen Rider Dragon Knight review. So, enjoy!